right, let's take a look at our showers and thunderstorms that we had earlier this morning. You can see lots of wind damage being reported across parts of the viewing area, especially north and west of the Quad Cities here. But we also want to focus in on the brief, and I mean very brief, EF0 tornado that had a path of about 0.1 miles and a width of about 20 yards that again, touchdown and went right back up, I guess, here on a piece of property there just south and west of Grand Mound. So we have an official tornado report on that. All right, let's expand the view and show you the line of storms as they made their way in. Again, if you live north and west of the Quad Cities, you saw most of the widespread wind damage, the big storms, and also the heavy rainfall. And then as it made its way along the river and to the south and east of that, kind of broke apart. So the areas that saw some of the heaviest rain were, of course, north and west of the Quad Cities. And again, it was really feast or famine, depending on where you were. Over an inch of rainfall up in Dubuque as well as in Iowa City, 3/4 of an inch of rainfall in Galena, over a half an inch in Clinton, and you had about 3/10 of an inch of rainfall in Savannah. So again, north and west of the Quad Cities, that's where you had the feast of the rainfall. South and east of that, yeah, we had only about 1/10 of an inch officially at the QC International Airport. Here's a look at the radar picture now. You can see quiet skies as we scan around the area there. A brief isolated shower or storm cannot be ruled out as we have a cold front making its way in from the west and a weak upper level disturbance with it. Again, radar is quiet now, but I won't rule out an isolated shower or storm or two over the next hour or two. But most of us are going to be focusing on this heat dome that's building towards the south and west. They have been baking with the heat, the triple-digit heat there from Salt Lake City down towards Albuquerque, over towards Denver and Vegas. And that heat dome, yeah, it's going to get ready to pay us a visit again. In fact, you'll be able to see as we go into our Monday, and especially by Tuesday, that's going to expand off to the north and east, and that means we're talking some big-time heat returning. But for us, the good news is we're going to be right on the northern edge of that. I think the extreme heat will stay just to our south and west, but still, we're going to notice things. Look at this. This is the feels-like forecast temperatures as you get into your Monday afternoon. It's going to feel like it's in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees across the area. But check this out. When we get the peak of the heat and the humidity combo, yeah, it's going to feel like it's close to the triple digits by the time we get towards Tuesday afternoon. So we're not quite done with that extreme summer heat just yet, and you're going to feel that, especially by Tuesday afternoon across the area. But again, as I was mentioning, the good news, we're going to be right on the northern edge of that, and just in time for that heat and humidity combo to arrive on Tuesday afternoon, we've got a cold front, a strong cold front that's going to make its way to the south and east as you get into the middle and latter half of the work week. So that's going to bring in some pleasant temperatures, low humidity, and nice Canadian refreshing air mass, and that's something that we're going to get to enjoy for the rest of the week. Now, of course, we need some rain, so that's the only downside to that. The good side, though, we're going to get some nice, a little taste of fall almost making its way into the area. Outside right now, you can see, again, fairly quiet conditions showing up, but we do have some clouds. We still have some moisture in the air. Look at that dew point right around 70, so we're going to watch that with temperatures in the mid-70s. Can't rule out an isolated shower, maybe a rumble of thunder over the next couple of hours as that disturbance and cold front moves through. Otherwise, we'll be watching for some patchy dense fog tomorrow morning. Once that lifts, we're talking partly sunny skies, highs in the mid-80s on your Monday, but check that out, back to near 90 Tuesday. We could have a couple of scattered storms on Tuesday afternoon, and then behind that, here comes that refreshing air mass, highs in the 70s, lows in the 50s by the time we get towards the end of the week.